and thank you for joining me for another episode of Cookies with Carrie. Today, I'm going to show you how to make a raisin apple oatmeal cookie. What makes this cookie so unique is I will be using fresh cut apples. Now let's get started. I'm going to read you off my ingredient list. I'm going to use 1 cup of butter flavored shortening, 1 cup of sugar, 1 cup of packed brown sugar, 2 large eggs, 1 teaspoon of vanilla, 2 1/3 cup of flour, 1 teaspoon of baking powder, 1 teaspoon of baking soda, half a teaspoon of nutmeg, 1/4 teaspoon of cloves, 2 cups of oats, and 1 large Granny Smith apple cut into slices, half cup of raisins, and 1/2 cup of walnuts. Okay, first I'm gonna add to my mixer the Crisco and the sugars. Try not to make a mess. Okay, and I'm gonna blend this together. You want this to be nice and incorporated. Okay, next I'm gonna add my vanilla and my eggs. And I'm gonna keep blending until that's nice and mixed. Okay, next I'm gonna take my flour mixture and I'm going to add my spices to it. And I'm just gonna give this a quick spin here. I'm gonna add this flour mixture to my wet ingredients. These spices smell amazing. Okay, and now I'm going to disassemble my mixer so I can fold in the rest of my ingredients. Okay, now that we have our wet mixture off of the stand mixer, we're going to add our oats, our raisins, our apples, and our walnuts. And we're gonna fold this together. You're gonna have to put some muscle into this. It's gonna be rather dry. Okay, once you have all this incorporated, we're gonna get our sheet pan out and our cookie scoop, and we're gonna start scooping to put them in the oven. Now that we have our sheet pan, we have it lined with parchment paper, we're gonna take a cookie scoop and we are just going to scoop these onto the tray. I use parchment paper for all of my cookies. I feel like the bottoms don't get as brown, they just bake better. You're gonna bake these cookies on a preheated oven for 13 to 14 minutes on 375 or until golden brown. If you don't have an ice cream scoop, because that's really what this is, it's what we use for cookies, you can use a spoon. Just drop them on there in the spoonfuls. Okay, now they're ready for baking. Okay, now that we have our cookies out of the oven, you're gonna want to let these cool for a little while because these are they're gonna take a while to set, probably like 10 or 15 minutes. So I'm going to use this little scraper to take it off the pan. These cookies smell amazing. They're so chewy. Thank you for joining me on this episode of Cookies with Carrie. If you have any questions of any of the recipes that I've shared with you, you can always visit my website and send me a message, www.candyandcakesbycarrie.com. Until next time, have a sweet day.